Hi, it's Ann. Nice to be with you. Hey, I love sharing these videos about how people in challenging situations have been able to be calm instead of stressed. And let's be honest, of all the stressors there are in the world, maybe the most stressful of all is other people. Oh my gosh, other people, they can be annoying, so infuriating, completely aggravating. They can be stubborn, they can be intrusive when we want to be alone, they can be distant when we long for some acknowledgement. They can drive us crazy. And one of the most painful situations of all is when a loved one is suffering and we wish we could help them, we wish we could ease their suffering, but we don't seem to be able to. Isn't that tough? Well, this was the situation with my student Dora. Dora's adult daughter Stephanie. She's doing okay. She has a job she likes. She has her own family. But Stephanie can get upset with life and have outbursts where she shouts angrily, cursing and crying. And this is hard for Dora for so many reasons. She wishes she could help, but nothing that she does seems to help. In fact, any intervention puts Dora in Stephanie's crosshairs, so she risks becoming the target of the rage instead of just being a witness to it. And a part of Dora blames Stephanie for being childish and not being able to control herself better and get a better perspective on things. And a bigger part of Dora, blames herself. She's Stephanie's mother. She should be able to help. So this is a really hard situation for Dora. But the last time it happened, Dora tried something different. She remembered me saying that even if you can't change or fix the other person, you can give yourself the self-compassion you need to stay present for them with the love that you do feel. Do you know what I mean? So staying present for another person really requires you to stay present for yourself. It's like putting on your own oxygen mask before you help somebody else. Okay, so Stephanie was raging. Something had triggered her. She was caught up in her feelings of upset, outrage, powerlessness. And Dora was there with her, feeling all too familiar feelings of irritation mixed with guilt and her own sense of powerlessness. But Dora did something different this time. One, she inwardly paused so that she could notice her own feelings instead of being carried away by them. Two, she inwardly, silently said to her own feelings, "Hello, I know you're there." And yes, you can do this while looking at another person, and they don't even know you're doing it. Okay? And three, she silently said to her daughter, "And I can be here for you too." See, the quality of your presence is very different when you're calm. And this communicates to other people, even if you don't say a word. So Dora inwardly acknowledged her own powerlessness. She inwardly acknowledged that she didn't have a clue what to say that would help. And doing that acknowledging allowed her to simply be there. Well, there's no guarantee what will happen when you do something like this. Maybe it won't make any difference for the other person. But at least you're giving yourself some inner caring in a hard situation, and at least it becomes easier for you to be there. And in the case of Dora and Stephanie, it did seem to make a difference. Stephanie calmed down faster than she usually did. She looked her mom in the eye. And wonder of wonders, she said, "I'm sorry. Thank you for just being there and not trying to fix it for me." And because Dora was already inwardly present, she was able to receive that and smile back. You know, sometimes the best we can do in a tough situation is be present for ourselves. And sometimes That leads to amazing things happening, more inner peace for ourselves and the other person too. Do you want to have more of my tips for calm in the midst of stress? There's a link below this video for my free e-course, Get Bigger Than What's Bugging You. It's full of these simple miracles. And here's to you having a more peaceful life.